Well, my video questioning Tesla's ability to revolutionize the auto industry with electric vehicles certainly hit a raw nerve. A dozen comments, several of them quite critical of my premise to be specific. So just for the sake of clarity, and in response to Rob Says, Tico Bird, JPEG, Diaju, and the others, let me double down on my original comment. Tesla will never become a mainstream manufacturer of mass-produced electric cars, period. Why? Well, here are just a few reasons. Advocates routinely confuse brilliant product design with brilliant product manufacturing. The ability to make a great product is not the same as the ability to mass produce that great product. Now, Tesla builds vehicles in the old GM Toyota NUMMI facility in California, and they use modern techniques. But from what I've seen, equipment utilization rates are very low. At the sub 30,000 car per year production volume that Tesla currently runs, the economics would suggest contract manufacturing for most major assemblies, something Tesla prefers to do in-house. Now, vertical integration, it has a long history in auto manufacturing, starting with Henry Ford's Rouge complex. But over the last 70 years, the current, most efficient model pushes design and manufacturing down the supply chain to Tier 1 and Tier 2 operations. So what's Tesla up to? I believe that they're anticipating significantly larger production runs and building an operation with enough value that they can be readily sold to an existing automaker. And this would be natural for a Chinese company, for example. Now, the notion that current major automakers like Toyota, Volkswagen, Ford, and General Motors are somehow ossified relics of the 20th century is, in a word, ludicrous. Now, as I stated before, don't confuse the product with the manufacturing process. In Tesla's price segment, it's possible to miss cost targets in numerous components and subassemblies and still produce a sellable product. Try that with VW Golf, Ford Focus, or Chevrolet Cruze, for example, and the result can be a $500 million market failure. On this planet, no one is better at mass-producing automobiles than the top half dozen global OEMs. Now, this is the result of a century of experience in production automation, numerical control of machine tools, for example, used in the 1950s in the industry. GM first used robotics in 1961. Now, expertise in mass production doesn't come from teenagers pounding out code on a Malibu beach. It's embedded in the large and complex systems that evolved over decades. Traditional OEMs also operate in a brutally competitive environment, a market that burns away inefficient competitors with regularity. American Motors, Studebaker, Packard, Kaiser Frazer, the list is long of major auto manufacturers who couldn't keep up. Do you really think that Tesla has some secret sauce that can't be replicated by corporations with literally thousands of engineers? And more importantly, it seems clear to me that Elon Musk doesn't intend to dominate the automotive world with Tesla. I believe the intention of Tesla is to kickstart consumer consciousness and generate demand for electric vehicles, demand which will be most efficiently met by existing automakers. This will also create a very large market for Tesla's battery technology, which is where the Nevada Gigafactory comes in. Batteries are where the action is for Elon Musk, not cars. Tesla hyperfans, most of whom don't and never will own the actual car, see it as deeply rooted in this environmental movement, which has morphed into something more about counterculture politics than addressing CO2 emissions. For modern environmentalists, it's sacrilege to comment or criticize on technologies that reduce carbon emissions, but the fact is that Tesla Motors is not a profitable enterprise, despite considerable government subsidy. And as of yet, no one has been able to crack the affordability barrier. There's no doubt about it, once technically feasible to profitably mass produce a $22,000 all-electric sedan, every major OEM in the world will be doing it. Now, Musk has built a brilliant brand in Tesla, and I see it as a natural premium electric car division under Mahindra, Geely, or BYD ownership. Musk will probably make a fortune with this sale, and he deserves every penny. But if you believe that Tesla Motors will knock off Toyota, Volkswagen, or General Motors, then I suggest that you're smoking something you shouldn't be, except maybe in Colorado.